And ladies and gentlemen, one of the other newest Buccaneers is with us right now on the Central Florida Behavioral Health Network WDA hotline. Learn more at cfbhn.org. New Buccaneer running back Kenneth Gainwell, the pride of Memphis, is with me here on the drive on WDAE. Kenneth, it's Tom Krasnicki, WDAE. Welcome to Tampa Bay. How are you, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. Welcome to the Bay. How is it? Your first day in your new surroundings? How does it feel?
Yeah, man, it feels amazing. I'm happy to be here, and I'm just ready to get this journey going.
What was it about the Buccaneers that was most appealing to you?
Man, I love to be in the South, and I'm getting to love this team more. So, I think it's just the team.
The team itself. I mean, you were a free agent. Talk to me about the free agent process. I'm sure there were a number of teams after you. How many teams were after you in free agency, roughly?
Man, roughly half of the league.
Really?
Okay. Yeah. But this is a great place to be, and I'm happy to be here though.
That must be awesome though. Like 16 teams, like calling into your agent. I mean, it's nice to be wanted. So from those 16 teams, I mean, the Buccaneers must have stood out in some way, shape, or form. So what was it? What was your criteria? Like, you go into free agency, what are you looking for in a new team? Offensive coordinator, quarterback? What were you looking for?
I mean, I'm looking for everything, just offensive coordinator, quarterback, opportunity to play with another good running back. It's just, all around everything, being in the South in warmer weather, it's just a list of everything.
You mentioned Bucky Irving, the other running back, your running mate back there, and also looks like Sean Tucker will be back as well. So what do you know about Bucky and Sean?
I know that those guys are tough runners, and just getting a chance and opportunity to line up with them, especially with Sean too. Just doing things that we can to help each other out on the field, and basically teaching them guys that what we can do in a different aspect of lining up outside, inside, running different routes, and us teaming up together to do that, things like that.
New Buccaneer running back Kenneth Gainwell is with me here on the drive on WDAE. Certainly appreciate a few minutes of your time. You were named the team MVP last year in Pittsburgh. You had a really good year, over 1,000 yards from scrimmage, 8 touchdowns. You caught 73 balls. I mean, what worked well for you last year? You were able to get 187 touches. I think that's the most you've ever gotten in one season.
Yeah, I think it was just, the opportunity that I was given. Offensive coordinator put me in a great position to go out and succeed in those areas. And man, just the trust that I was building with my quarterback and with my old line. Those guys trusted me every time I got opportunity to get my hands on the ball. So it was just good for me to go out there and handle my business the right way.
What was it like playing with Aaron Rodgers? What was he like in the huddle every week?
Man, it was amazing playing with him. He let me just do a lot of whatever I wanted type of playing football, backyard football. But it was amazing playing with him, man. He's a great guy, and every opportunity he got a chance to throw the ball towards me, he knew I was gonna catch it. So I mean, it was great to have him.
Kenneth Gainwell, the new Buccaneer running back, is with me here on the drive. Now you go from Aaron Rodgers to Baker Mayfield. You've played against Baker. You've seen him from afar. You know what he's like, leadership, toughness. He talks a lot out there as well. So talk to me about your new quarterback.
I love exactly what he brings to the table, man. That attitude that he brings, the toughness that he brings, the leadership that he brings to this game, and just getting the opportunity to play with him is a very honor. And going out there, putting in what I do on the field with them at the same time, I think teams think twice about what they need to be doing against us.
Yeah, he leaves it all out on the field. There's no question about it. Did you talk to him during the process? Has he texted you since you signed with the Bucs?
No, I get an opportunity to talk to him here pretty soon, but I haven't.
Your role in the offense, what have they told you? What did Zach Robinson, your new offensive coordinator, what does he have in store for you?
Man, I'm waiting on those talks pretty soon. OTAs and minicamp be coming up soon, so I'll get those talks with him then.
Gotcha. And I noticed last year you were the kick returner in Pittsburgh. Is that something you want to bring to the table here? Do you want to be able to return kicks as well?
Man, I would love to. I love to return kicks. Love to go out there on kickoff. Whatever job I'm getting asked to help this team win. Bringing home a 1-0 every week. That's my mindset. So whatever it takes.
And have they mentioned that to you? Like, hey, Kenneth, we want you to return kicks as well as doing your running back duties as well. Have they mentioned that to you at all?
No, not at all. But hopefully, pretty sure it'll come up.
I like it. I like the fact that you're open to that. All right, so final question for you, Kenneth Gainwell. I know it's been a whirlwind of a day, and it won't take up too much of your time. You've worn number 14 everywhere you've been, in Philly, obviously, in Pittsburgh last year. Number 14 belongs to Chris Godwin here in Tampa Bay. I don't know if you've met Chris and you've texted with him or what. So what are you going to do about the jersey number?
Oh, man, I embrace whatever opportunity and number I get. It's not a big deal. I'm all about winning. So whatever it takes to win, if I got to wear 99, that would be great for me.
I think that would be kind of cool to see a running back wearing number 99. Kenneth Gainwell, the newest member of the Buccaneers. Kenneth, thank you so much for a few minutes of your time. Congratulations. Welcome to Tampa Bay. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you.
You got it. That's Kenneth Gainwell. Good stuff there. All right. Not much of a talker, kind of a soft-spoken type of guy, but the Buccaneers have not mentioned to him what his role would be, but I just noticed that he was the kick returner last year for Pittsburgh. So I would imagine that would be part of the role that the Buccaneers have envisioned for him here, as well as being, a 1B to the 1A, which is Bucky Irving. You also have Sean Tucker. So, Zach Robinson, the last 2 years as offensive coordinator of the Falcons, he ran the ball really well. They were 8th in the league this past season. Obviously, it helps when you have Bijan Robinson back there. But Zach Robinson does want to run the ball. And when we had him on here on the show, he mentioned that that's going to be a big part of this offense, and that will take a lot of pressure off Baker as well. Because I thought the second half of the season, I don't think Baker was completely healthy. We certainly know that. And I think Baker was trying to do too much. And there were injuries along the O-line. If everybody can stay healthy and intact, you run the football, you work off that, you can preserve Baker from having him run around and maybe trying to do too much. And I think that was part of the issue on offense as well. So you lose Rachaad White. In case you're just joining us, that was the new Buccaneer running back, Kenneth Gainwell, and he was signed by the Buccaneers to a 2-year deal worth around $7 million per season. He got 2 years and $14 million. Rachaad White today, and you knew this was going to happen, he left the Buccaneers and he signed a 1-year deal with the Washington Commanders. So now the Buccaneer backfield looks like Bucky Irving, Kenneth Gainwell, and Sean Tucker. So there you have it. Good stuff there out of Kenneth Gainwell. And before that, you heard from another new Buccaneer in our guy, Alex Anzalone, the pride of the Florida Gators. So two interesting conversations here on the program.
Yeah, very much so. And, yeah, you're right about Kenneth Gainwell. He was soft-spoken, but when he did speak, you could tell he meant it with authority. That's the guy who just wants to play ball. I love it. Maybe he'll take number 1, right?
He could.
That would be something. I wonder what Rachaad would think about that.
He said 199. It doesn't matter. He goes, I want to come here and I want to be able to help the team. I thought it was kind of interesting. He said half the league reached out to him.
I mean, he's damn good.
He's not a workhorse. He's not a 1, but in terms of being a part of a rotation, he has shown he can be very capable. And this past season was the first time he had over 100 carries. He had 114 carries this past year with Pittsburgh. He was named their team MVP. He averaged almost 5 yards a carry. He caught 73 balls out of the backfield on 85 targets, by the way. So you love that percentage. He can return kicks. So he can do a lot of different things, a lot of little things to help your football team. So really interesting conversation there with Kenneth Gainwell. And, of course, you had Alex Anzalone joining us before that. I was trying to kind of pump him for information there about Levante David, and he didn't seem to have anything for me. I just
Yeah,
have
you
to.
can say that.
I did. Well, I haven't said anything yet, Levante. I mean, what I was going to say is, it doesn't feel like he's coming back. I mean, why would you sign Alex Anzalone, who can do all the things, wear the green dot on his helmet, call all the plays, be the captain of that defense? He can blitz. He can, play in coverage a little bit. Not great. Good tackler. I think it would seem a little counterproductive if you brought Levante back at this point, because Alex Anzalone is playing the same position. You can't have two guys who play the same position, I would think. But, Alex Anzalone, he had the politically correct answer there when he said that, he would love to play with and alongside Levante. Levante is one of his all-time favorite players.
But didn't mention that they spoke, right? I was dealing with the Bucs